Alright, everybody. What's up? So, just a couple settings here to work out. Just this camera. Okay. So, I said I would use a better camera, but honestly, I should probably stuck with my phone. Well, this is just off the webcam of my computer, but I'm not going to keep this as long as it was my intro. I know I can get a little long-winded, but the intro was just mainly that, the intro. So, my rant today is a bowling rant. And yeah, we're getting towards the end of the season. I mean, there's 4 or 5 weeks, 6 weeks at most left of bowling for leagues in general before everybody starts their summer, or whether that be joining summer leagues or just basically dusting off your golf clubs, going out onto a course and going all 18 holes for the day when you got time. Family vacation time, just time to relax and kind of rehab the body, let the body relax and heal for that time. But my rant today is simply about the politics of bowling in general, in that my views on it are that some leagues, they just aren't fair. And I'm not saying that they're fair in handicap leagues, because in handicap leagues you can be at that 220 average and you don't even have to give pins back, and yeah, you're going to get 0 pins a handicap, but if you get your average or higher every single game, you're more than likely going to beat the person that averages only 160, 170, and they struggle to hit their average and only going to get 40, 50 pins on you. So in that way, that's perfectly fair and fine to me. Now, I bowl on a scratch league on Friday nights, and our cap is only at 1035. That means that 5 guys on team, yep, all 5 guys, can only average 207 per guy. Now, if one guy wants to average higher, that's perfectly fine, but let's say that guy averages 210. Now one guy has to drop down to 205 to, no, that's 3 pins, so, sorry, my bad, 204 to stay within that 1035 cap. See, that's where I feel that's wrong, in that, oh, hey, we're grown men, but we don't want the same 5 guys who average 220 or higher, or like 230, 240, as a 5-person team, because they're going to be the team that bowls well every night and wins the league every single season. I can understand that you got to make rules and cap a scratch league because you don't want those guys in. I can perfectly understand that, but we're grown men, and we should, this is probably my youth maybe, and me talking out my ass, but wouldn't you welcome that challenge? Wouldn't you want to say, oh, hey, we faced that really good team. You know, the team had like 5 bowlers. They were composed of like the best area bowlers that, you know, some are regional pros, some of them are trying to get their pro cards still and make it with the big boys. Like, wouldn't you want to welcome that challenge of, oh, I beat so-and-so on lanes 7 and 8, and they were bowling really good. They shot 767, and I had 815 against them. Yeah, it was, I don't get 8s a whole lot, but it was one of those, okay, I got a few. Alright, I got 8, I got a good 9, and I was able to beat a good bowler and help my team out. And we actually won 20 out of 32 points from them. They only got 12 from us. See, wouldn't you welcome that? I welcome that challenge, and I could care less. It's scratch league. But to me, it's not fair if you're a scratch league and you're not allowing those guys to get in to compete, so they have no choice but to find sport shot leagues that are worthy of their abilities and their talents to be able to do and compete in that. What sense does that make? Seriously. So I can understand you want that cap and you want to stroke your ego because you're a grown man, you're Mr. Johnny Big Shot who never got their reality check, that you think you're Mr. Professional, but you're not a professional. I'll personally pay for your membership fee, and then once you get your reality check hanging out with the big boys, yeah, I want my money back, and you just shut up and bowl. Seriously, everybody needs to shut up and fucking Bowl. My goodness. How simple is that? Shut up and bowl. So, yeah, and then there's teams that bring in that like 170, 180 average guy to allow a guy or two to average 220 or so. So they and yet they're still within the cap. I mean, and to me that's not fair. In that I don't want a team to say, "Oh yeah, we're just using you to keep you upon the cap." Guys, come on. It's Friday Night League. We're out with our friends and family. What are we doing? We're drinking beer. We genuinely like to bowl, so we're bowling and we're having fun. Why can't it just be that? And if a person's doing well, person's doing well. If they're not, they're not. So be it. That's just it. So in the end, it comes down to 4 words. And I'm actually going to try to find a place around my area that does like stitching and things like that. Well, not stitching because there's a place around me, but letter pressing for a shirt. I'm just going to have it simply say, "Shut up and bowl" on the front and the back of the shirt. And if that doesn't get the point across, then I don't know what will. And I don't know how the politics of bowling can be fixed, if it can ever be fixed. So tell me in the comments below what you think. Subscribe to me, please. And I'll catch you guys later. Okay, that was a bad accent. Let me try that again. I'll catch you guys later.